It started with one video before bed, just one. My friend sent me a link. Some guy with pink hair dancing on stage. I thought, okay, he's kinda cute, and clicked play. That was 6 months ago. Today, I watch K-pop 10 hours a day. I'm failing my classes. I lost my friends. My mom thinks I've gone crazy. This is my story. I was 17, just a normal high school student. Good grades. A few close friends. Spent most of my time studying and scrolling Instagram. I'd heard of K-pop before, but never really cared. I thought it was just boy bands with weird hair, like those old groups my older cousin used to like. Super Junior or something. I didn't get the hype. Then one night, everything changed. My friend sent me a video on Instagram. You have to watch this, trust me. I rolled my eyes, but clicked anyway. It was a fan cam. One member, center stage, lights flashing, crowd screaming. The camera was shaky, but I couldn't look away. And something about the way he moved just hit different. His expressions, his energy, the way he owned that stage like he was born for it. I watched it 3 times in a row. Then I searched his name. Then I found the group. Then I watched the music video. Then another, then another. Boy with Love, Dynamite, Butter, Fake Love. I kept clicking. By 2 in the morning, I was still watching. I told myself, okay, last one, then sleep. That was a lie. Within a week, I knew everything. All 7 members, their birthdays, their personalities, their inside jokes. I learned words in Korean I'd never heard before. Bias, your favorite member. Mekne, the youngest. Comeback, when they release new music. Stan, a super dedicated fan. I learned the fan chants. I memorized the choreography. I made a fan account on Twitter. I joined group chats on Kakao Talk and Discord. I downloaded apps to vote for music show wins on Inkigayo, Music Bank, M Countdown. I streamed their songs on repeat to boost the numbers. And honestly, I was happy. Happier than I'd been in a long time. School was stressful. My parents were always fighting at home. I felt invisible at school. Nobody really saw me. But K-pop? K-pop was an escape. A whole world where everything was colorful and the boys were perfect, and the fans were like family. We called ourselves ARMY. We had inside jokes, we had goals, we were a community. What could go wrong? A lot. A lot could go wrong. It started small. I'd stay up until 3 in the morning watching live streams. They'd go live at random times because of the time difference with Korea. I couldn't miss it. What if they said something important? What if my bias mentioned my comment? I told myself it's fine, I'll sleep on the weekend. But then the weekend came and there was a new music video drop, then a behind-the-scenes video, then a Bangtan bomb, then fan edits on TikTok, then reaction videos to the fan edits, then compilation videos of funny moments. One video became 10. 10 became 50. I started watching during class. Earbuds, hidden under my hair, phone tucked behind my textbook. My grades started slipping, but I didn't care. School felt pointless anyway. These idols trained for years. They practiced dancing until their feet bled. They worked way harder than my teachers ever did. At least that's what I told myself. My friends noticed something was off. They'd text me to hang out, and I'd say, sorry, busy. But I wasn't busy. I was watching a 2-hour compilation of my bias, laughing. They'd try to talk to me at lunch, and I'd just scroll through Twitter, looking at fan theories about the next album, reading translation threads, watching airport fashion videos. One friend finally said it. You're like obsessed. It's getting weird. I got defensive. You don't understand. This isn't just music. It's art. It's culture. It's a whole movement. You're just boring. That was the last real conversation we had. After that, my friends stopped trying. And I didn't even notice. I had my online friends now. Girls from Brazil, Indonesia, Philippines, Thailand, Mexico. All in the same fan group. We talked every day. We shared memes. We cried together when new photos dropped. They understood me. They loved the same things. Who needs real friends when you have Stan Twitter? Then came the spending. It started with one album. I told myself I'll just buy one to support them. But one album had 4 versions, and each version had different photo cards. And I didn't get my bias's photo card. So I bought another. And another. I spent hours on Weaver's shop refreshing the page. Then there were the light sticks. The army bomb that glows and syncs with the concert, the posters, the magazines, Daikon, Weavers, Billboard special editions, the merchandise from their collaborations with McDonald's, Samsung, Hyundai. I bought the tiny photo cards from random packs like they were lottery tickets. I spent my entire savings in 2 months. When that ran out, I started asking my mom for money. Just for school stuff, I lied. My mom gave me the money. I spent it on a limited edition hoodie from the pop-up store in Seoul that someone was reselling online. When the package arrived, I felt a rush of happiness. For about 10 minutes. Then I saw a new product drop. And I needed that too. I told myself this is the last one. It never was. 6 months in, my life was unrecognizable. I woke up and immediately checked Weavers for updates. I watched content while eating breakfast. I watched during school. I came home and watched until 2 or 3 in the morning. Fan cams, dance practices, variety show appearances, run episodes, concert clips, fan-made edits, 10 hours a day, sometimes more. My grades went from A's to D's. I had no real friends left. I'd gained weight from sitting all day and eating junk food while watching videos. I stopped going outside. I stopped caring about my appearance. Why bother? Nobody was looking at me anyway. My mom tried to talk to me, but I just screamed and locked my door. You don't understand me. Nobody does. Only they understand me. I was talking about idols, men on a screen who didn't know I existed. And in my mind, they were the only ones who cared about me. The breaking point came on a Thursday. I had a huge exam, one that would determine if I passed the semester. I knew about it for weeks. I planned to study. I even made a schedule. But then my favorite group announced a surprise leave the night before. My bias was doing a solo stream. He almost never does solo streams. I'll just watch for 30 minutes, I said. I watched for 4 hours. He talked about his day. He played guitar. He read comments. I kept hoping he'd see mine. He didn't. But I couldn't stop watching. I went to bed at 3 in the morning. I woke up late, rushed to school, and sat down for the exam with a foggy brain and zero preparation. I stared at the questions. I didn't know anything. I failed. Not just failed, completely bombed it. When I got the results, I felt nothing at first. Then it hit me I might not graduate. My mom would find out. Everything was falling apart. I went home, locked my door, and did what I always did. I opened my laptop to watch more content. But this time, something felt different. I stared at the screen, at my bias, smiling and waving, and I thought, he doesn't know I exist. He will never know my name. I ruined my life for someone who doesn't even know I'm alive. And for the first time in 6 months, I closed the laptop. I didn't quit K-pop. That's not how this story ends. I still listen to the music, I still have a favorite group. But I made changes. I deleted the apps that tracked everything. I unfollowed the drama accounts and the toxic fan pages. I muted the group chats that made me feel bad for not streaming enough. I set a timer, 1 hour a day maximum. I started talking to my mom again. I told her everything. She didn't understand it all, but she listened. I apologized to my old friends. Some of them forgave me, some didn't. That hurt, but I understood. I had to retake classes over the summer, but I passed. It took months to feel normal again, to remember what it was like to have hobbies that didn't involve a screen, to go outside without my phone, to not think about what content I was missing, to just be present in my own life. I learned something important. You can love something without letting it consume you. The idols I admired, they work hard. They practice for hours. They learn languages. They write music. They chase their dreams. They're not sitting in their rooms watching videos of other people all day. If I really wanted to be like them, I had to live my own life, not just watch theirs. Being a fan should add to your life, not replace it. The music should make you feel good, not anxious. The community should lift you up, not drain you. So here's my question for you. What's your obsession? And is it adding to your life or taking over? I'm not saying don't be a fan. Being a fan is beautiful. The music, the art, the community. That stuff matters. But if you're watching 10 hours a day, if you're lying to the people who love you, if you're failing school or losing friends or spending money you don't have, maybe it's time to close the laptop, just for a little while. Your idols will still be there tomorrow, but your real life? That's happening right now. Don't miss it.